If you're dealing with a chargeback on Whop, the most important thing to understand is that speed and evidence matter. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to access the dispute, what evidence to prepare, and how to submit everything properly so you give yourself the best chance of winning. If this tutorial helps, please hit like and subscribe for more clear step-by-step software guides. Alright, let's get into it. First, go to whop.com and log into your account. Once you're inside your dashboard, look to the top right corner of the screen and click your profile avatar or icon. This opens your account menu. From there, find the gear icon next to your username and click it to open account settings. Inside the settings area, select Resolution Center. This is where Whop keeps your active disputes and past cases, so this is the first place you need to check. Once the Resolution Center opens, look carefully through your case details. You should see important information like the product, the amount in question, the due date, and the current status of the dispute. Don't rush past this part, because knowing your deadline is critical. On Whop, you have exactly 7 days to respond once a dispute is opened, so the sooner you start, the better. Now let's talk about building your evidence. The goal here is to prove that the buyer received access, used the product, or agreed to your terms before checkout. Since the burden of proof is on the seller, you want to make your case as clear and organized as possible. Start by gathering user access logs. These are especially important if you sell digital products, memberships, communities, or tools. Look for records that show the exact time the customer accessed the product or entered the system. If you can show that the buyer actively used what they purchased, that can make a huge difference. Next, collect interaction records. This includes chat messages, support tickets, and email conversations between you and the customer. If the buyer contacted support, asked questions, received help, or acknowledged the product, include that. These messages help show there was real engagement and that the customer was not simply ignored. After that, include proof of your terms of service or refund policy. If the user had to accept your terms before checkout, make sure you show that clearly. A signed terms of service, checkout agreement, or policy acceptance screenshot can help demonstrate that the buyer knew the sale was non-refundable or subject to your rules. This is one of the strongest parts of your argument. Now organize everything into one clean submission. Don't upload random screenshots with no explanation. Make sure your evidence is easy to read and logically arranged. A good structure is to start with access proof, then customer communication, and finally your terms and policy proof. The easier it is for the reviewer to follow, the stronger your case looks. Once your evidence is ready, go back to the Resolution Center thread for the case and submit it before the due date. Double check that everything is attached properly and that you haven't missed any important files. Remember, the response window is limited, so don't wait until the last minute. Here's the key takeaway. If you want to win a chargeback on Whop, you need to prove 2 things: that the buyer received access or used the product, and that they agreed to your terms before purchase. That combination is your strongest defense, and that's how to handle a chargeback on Whop step by step. If this video helped you, please like the video and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.